iOS 12 release. What time is Apple iOS 12 update released on iPhone today? iOS 12 arrives on iPhones and iPads later on today and will introduce a host of features that will dramatically change how you use your Apple smartphone or tablet. Update 2. iOS 12 has now been released for iPhone and iPad users. Updates have started rolling out on user devices through the Settings application. The downloading and installation process is likely to take some time, so iPhone and iPad owners should probably plug their hardware into a power supply while doing so. iOS 12 brings a host of new improvements to the Apple software. Update 1. Apple has announced iOS 12 has now released for users. The tech giant posted a press release on its newsroom site insisting users can now go ahead and download. However, users attempting to update are still not seeing a prompt to install the latest software version. Apple said, available today as a free software update, iOS 12 introduces new AR experiences, fun new features like MemoI, Siri shortcuts that open up a world of apps to work with Siri, and new tools to help people reduce interruptions and manage screen time for themselves and their families. Original story: iOS 12 is the latest version of Apple's signature operating system that is adored by fans across the globe. The software was first shown off at the trillion-dollar company's developer conference in June called WWDC. Apple claims once users install iOS 12, their device will run faster than ever. The tech firm declared the software has been enhanced for a faster and more responsive experience all round. That means accessing the camera application should be 70% faster and the keyboard should work around 50% quicker than before. Apple has also insisted apps will launch 2 times faster when the user's device is under heavy workload. FaceTime is getting a major overhaul in iOS 12 and now allows Apple fans to take part in video calls with up to 32 people at once. The application has been specifically redesigned to deal with such a high number of callers. Everyone taking part in a call will be placed in their own tile that will be positioned on the display. But the person who is speaking will take up the largest field of view, meaning callers will not lose track of the conversation. Animoji is also vastly improved and now allows Apple fans to create memoji that are essentially cartoon models of themselves that can be customized. And new characters have arrived in the software, meaning users can now put themselves in the body of a koala, tiger, ghost, or T-Rex in addition to all the other adorable characters that were present before. Notifications have been greatly improved in iOS 12 and will now group alerts from the same application together, meaning Apple fans should have an easier time dealing with them than ever before. Screen time is a feature Apple is introducing in the new operating system that will offer a detailed insight into how much users spend time on their phone. The feature will break down usage time into different applications, meaning iPhone and iPad owners can see if they are spending an abnormal amount of time using certain software. Such functionality also lets the user set time limits for apps that will surely save battery life overall and could force owners to be more selective with how they use their device. What time is iOS 12 released? Apple typically releases its highly anticipated software updates at around 6 p.m. and this year is expected to be no different. Once iOS 12 is live, users will see a notification telling them a software update is available. However, Apple fans can also check for the addition manually by pressing Settings General Software Update. Such downloads can take some time, so users should prepare to be without their Apple device for a little while. It is also advised iPads and iPhones are plugged into a wall outlet while upgrading, as downloading and installing iOS 12 will surely drain a noticeable amount of power. Can my device run iOS 12? Apple has released a list of all compatible devices for iOS 12. They are the following: iPhone, iPhone X, iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, iPhone SIXS, iPhone SIXS Plus, iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus, iPhone SE, iPhone 5s. iPad, iPad 12.9-inch iPad Pro, 10.5-inch iPad Pro, 9.7-inch iPad Pro, iPad Air 2, iPad Air, iPad 5th generation, iPad Mini 4, iPad Mini 3, iPad Mini 2.